Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are in the month of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, but before we get to that, we've got a couple of quest battles to do to round out this battling weekend. Hooray for New Game Plus and doing 3 battles per such weekend. We got 2 quest battles, Banish the Bandits, and the Best of the Best, which is just a practice battle with the Knights of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. I don't think it really matters which one you do first, but I guess I'll do this one because it seems slightly more interesting. And we are back on the mock battlefield. Battlefield we know very well. Nothing super crazy going on here, it looks like. We get some money after we fight some dudes. As always, we can deploy all of our units. So let's have, as usual, Marianne do the stride since Flane lacks physic, and probably do that for like Claude's position. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and then maybe put like any here. Yeah, Hilda there, and oh, actually Lysithea has the Thyrsus staff now, so with magic range +2 she doesn't need to be quite so far forward, so that's nice. In fact, let's do this and do that. Raphael in the front. Byleth in the front. Something like that, yeah. Alright, yeah, so plan is Marianne's gonna stride for Byleth, and and we're gonna kill some dudes.
Thank you. Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize, Claude. I don't think you did anything wrong.
Ready anytime.
So how strong are these guys? Not especially. Oh, I should be paying attention to... Is anybody close to promoting? Claude and Byleth are the closest, so let's try to get them some kills.
Stay focused.
Oh, what are you doing, Byleth? Oh, these kills aren't worth very much, though.
Ready and willing.
But we do what we must because we can. Okay, well, Claude got to level 19. I don't think he'll level again in this battle, but maybe by next battle. Flane is not quite fast enough to... Right, fast isn't the right word, really. Mobile enough to get to Byleth, but I'll have her put some damage on this guy and she can heal next turn.
Leave it to me.
Ooh.
I got this.
This guy fast at all. Only 10 attack. 7 AS. 1 AS. Thing's heavy. You'd think Raphael would be able to carry a hand axe around without it slowing him down too much, but you would be wrong if you thought that. Okay. And...
I stand ready.
Oh, that's good. The kilt. Oh. Oh, that's because he's using the lance. I use a lance. Yeah. Alright. You have shove and you have shove, yeah? Okay. So, who do we want to shove forward? Quad? Sure.
Who? Me?
And... I guess Lorenz is fine choice. Tank. Oh. Would have hoped a few more of them would have moved. Alright, so... do want to give Claude a kill. But that one. Oh my gosh, that's worth so little XP. My word. Marianne heals someone.
That helps.
Oh, she's almost to A level faith magic. That's cool. Maybe... oh. Oh, wait, he can reach... okay, yeah, so we're gonna have Lorenz go Claude.
Thanks for that.
Blaine... probably shouldn't step in the line of fire to do that. But heal...
Well done.
Byleth. 2% chance to hit. Nice. Hilda is literally like the size of that guy's like arm or something. It's ridiculous. I just can't get over it. Oh. Alright, sure. Do I care about his sword versus bow rank? I guess I do want to be training his bows. Okay. think we're gonna do something silly. Rescue Marianne Ford. Just so Flane can get some XP without costing anyone else any opportunities. And then she can heal Ignatz. Yeah, I don't think giving Claude pills here is gonna do much, but maybe we'll give him the boss kill. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know.
I am so impressed.
Yes, it's all very impressive.
Thank you.
I wonder if I've got enough movement abilities to get Claude to the boss this turn. I had to have to imagine not, but let's see. So is anybody else injured? No. Lysithea has drawback, presumably. Raphael has shove. You get Raphael out of the way here, probably. Alright, let's find out. Oh, we can warp him, of course. That's even better. That's much better than trying to do 6 maneuvers and then not probably getting him far enough anyway. Yeah, okay. So let's get him some support points, shall we? Steal? Huh. Wait, I can do that even with a full inventory? Alright, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to try to figure out what... Like, do I end up giving him an item or something? I don't care. That didn't do much either. Battle too easy. Quad can't level. 3 turns. Woohoo. Alright, well we definitely have time for another one. So let's get to it. Oh look, it's a different map. I mean, not a map we haven't seen before, but it's a map we haven't seen in a while, at least. So, I understand that on normal mode, you can actually basically grind infinite auxiliary battles. You can, like, there's not that cap on the number of them that you can do per week, or maybe there's a higher cap or something, but I think there's just not a cap. But given the, like, how little XP Claude is already getting, I wonder if the growth curve of, or the growth rate of XP requirements relative to how much XP units give is such that like, it doesn't even do that much, right? That you just, like, sort of peter out. That would be good. Being over-leveled isn't actually that interesting. Anyway, so this map, I think, gives us the opportunity to stride for all but 2 characters? I think. If you stride for, like, one of these 2 spots, you don't get one of these outer 2 spots, and you don't get this back corner. But that's it. So, like, put Flane here. Put put maybe like Hilda over here, let her fly over onto this thing, take on these two guys, and then we should be good to go. Now, let's just get Byleth and Claude as far forward as possible. Yeah, sure.
Let us away.
Appreciated.
Did the trick.
Ooh, look at that. Bam.
Who, me?
There's something very satisfying about using stride. Like, even when it's not... It doesn't actually matter that much that you did it. It's just, like, satisfying to do it. Alright, how far forward can we press here? We should be able to get pretty far forward.
I got
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ready and willing.
Cool.
Stay focused.
I guess technically I should have attacked with Byleth first, then Claude would have gotten more XP. I'd never remember the personal skills in this game for the most part. Just like, I don't know why. Just don't. This is a route, I assume. Yeah. Alright, so...
Leave it to me.
I stand ready.
Sure.
Ready anytime.
Let's get to it.
Actually,
Who, me?
what if we did this? Oh ho! Wonder... Oh, dang. I was hoping she could, like, shoot across or something. Just, like, I don't really have anything useful for her to do. I guess I could go with this guy, but... The stronghold actually slows her down? That's annoying. Like, she literally can't even get to there? With, like, what? I guess... Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. One... Like, there's no way it slows her down that much, right? It's crazy. Well, in any case... Yeah, I mean, Hilda's gonna take that guy out anyway. Let's just do this. Wait. Oh yeah, she's definitely training bows. Okay, yeah. Alright, level 18.
I'm aiming high.
This would lure this guy out, but into a forest. This would get her in there more easily next turn. I guess I'll go with that. Oh, I can also still lure the guy out. Big nuts. About to get his class mastery. Let's go. I don't actually remember what it is.
It
Vantage.
seems I've exhausted this topic.
Oh. I don't care about Vantage. There's a lot of people on the internet who seem to think that, like, you can do all these great builds where you get, like, Vantage and Wrath, and you do a bunch of crit stuff, and... Like, I don't know. I don't buy that as, like, actually good. Fun, maybe, but not actually good. Because if you're playing, like, something like this where the enemies are weak, it's easier to just keep your units healed and just, like, one-round them without critting, because you don't need to crit to one-round anyway. And not, like, go to the trouble, like, of getting somebody damaged first and all that. If you're playing against tough enemies, then they're going to have more crit avoid, they're going to be more likely to hit you, like, and kill you if, for some reason your crazy crit stuff doesn't work. Like, it's going to be scarier to be at low health, basically. So, like, I just don't feel like there's a good use case for it actually being, like, a good approach as opposed to just something fun to do. And personally, I don't find it actually that much fun because it takes too much work to set up. It's fun to crit, like, don't get me wrong, but it's not as much fun to, like, try to, like, get... I mean, it's cool when you have, like, a skill like Resolve where you can just, like, throw it on, like, a really beefy unit, throw them into a bunch of enemies and have the enemies all, you know, crash into them. I'm thinking of, like, Scrimmer or something in Radiant Dawn.
Thank you.
You wipe out all these enemies, and then, like, as you're getting chipped down lower and lower, all of a sudden you become even more powerful. But yeah, the like the Vantage stuff, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Maybe somebody will convince me at some point, but right now I'm not sold. Okay, so let's try again with giving Claude the boss kill, see if that accomplishes anything. Not especially. This doesn't really matter what I do with kills here. These training weapons are actually kind of ridiculously good. Like, they're lightweight, they're cheap to forge, they're cheap to repair, they have high hit rates. Like, it's kind of weird.
So nice of you.
Alright, Ignatz, I know you'd like to take that guy out, but instead what you're going to do is come back here and be someone for Flame to heal.
Appreciate that.
Rah! So scary, Flame. Very intimidating. Okay, I think everyone else is at full health, or I suppose is out of range of Lysithea anyway. What we can do... Byleth, who do you have low support points with? Leonie, well... He's already over there, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna warp Hilda. Because why not? Look at that, level up, bam.
I have to try harder.
You always have a choice, Lysithea. MVP Byleth. Ooh-ah. End of the War of the Eagle and Lion is today. Yes, participate in the festivities.
That looks delicious.
What? There's little bows on the
Goddess,
chicken.
forgive me. I've just got to indulge. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
And then there was nobody in the dining hall.
You've done me a great service.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
What? The knights were so impressed that they have agreed to pitch in and help at the monastery? Okay. Alright, so I'm probably just gonna do a little housekeeping, and then I think because this has been so short, despite fighting 2 different battles, I'm gonna do the pre-mission stuff for this because I imagine the actual Battle of the Eagle and Lion will take a good amount of time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so instead of doing the pre-battle stuff, we're actually just gonna do some supports because I didn't realize I had some. Starting with Claude and Lorenz.
Claude, are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Margrave Edmund is raising objections over the assignment of his troops to the eastern defenses.
If you please one noble, another will only gripe. No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance, yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Almirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they're lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Almirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
Get wrecked, Lawrence.
In fact, it's largely thanks to the skilled craftsmen he assembled that the fortress is now so impregnable. I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
I do see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection. But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, that's what Claude wants anyway.
Well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
Yeah.
A little closer.
Hey, Leone, what are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Is the dining hall that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp.
I suppose so. You're from a family of hunters, right? Well, there's no shortage of prey to hunt around here.
True. Not many hunters around the monastery, huh? Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth than the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing, to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leonie, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive? I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess. Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Saros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea
What?
like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was public.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
Some good old-fashioned theological action there. Alright. Yeah, also, I feel like Leonie took that little comment of his at the end a lot better than she might have. Anyway, so that'll do it for this episode. Next episode, it will be on to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and Deer. Until then.